come back up here and introduce a very special guest who's going to give out a signature award for our department, Mr. Robinson.
Thank you so much, Coach Ryan. Our last award this evening is an extraordinarily special one. This past January, class of 2000 alumnus Alex Vapp lost a heartbreaking and courageous battle with cancer. Alex's family is here with us this evening, along with former lacrosse coach Malcolm Lester and former hockey coach Rob Potter. Alex's brother Gordy, class of 1992, will come up to tell us about Alex and announce this very special award. Gordy.
Thanks.
Well, everyone was saying this was a short night, so I'm sorry. But I got a few things to say. Thank you, Jason. Thanks to everyone for giving me that opportunity. As some of you may recall, last year at this banquet, the final award presented was brand new. And each varsity coach nominated the best teammate from their team to compete for a school-wide award. Last year, in that first ever award, the winner was Thomas Shell, soccer player. And as Jason said, unfortunately, earlier this year, one of St. Albans' best teammates and greatest Bulldogs, my little brother Alex, passed away after an intense struggle with thymic cancer. This was gut-wrenching for me, my family, and for his teammates and coaches from St. Albans, and his teammates and coaches from the rest of his life. But let me share a little more about the good times here at St. Albans. Alex was a standout athlete. He started on the varsity hockey and varsity lacrosse teams all 4 years, leading both as a captain. And in 7th grade, he decided to try out football for 1 year and scored a pair of rushing touchdowns against Landon's team that we all know is at least 2 years older. He had a blast here on the close, and he even did pretty well in school. After St. Albans, Alex played lacrosse at Harvard and was the team captain there too. He became a nationally recognized orthopedic surgeon, served as a team doc for Duke, VCU, William and Mary, and started a beautiful family. He succeeded in every endeavor, but more importantly, he was an outstanding teammate and brother to all. I always knew he was extremely successful, but until I looked around the church at his funeral to see 700 of his closest friends, including nearly half the St. Albans class of 2000 and his high school and college coaches, did I fully appreciate that he really was the ultimate teammate. Which brings us back to tonight. Over the last 18 months, the outpouring of support and love for Alex motivated our family and his teammates and coaches to formally recognize his impact. We worked with St. Albans to establish the Alexander Robertson Vapp Memorial Scholarship for a deserving student athlete. And as we found out, Dan and Brian and Colin and the rest of the St. Albans athletic department was on the same wavelength and had just started to formally recognize the next generation of standout teammates at this banquet. We all put our heads together and quickly determined that it was very fitting to rename this new honor the Alex Vapp Best Teammate Award. So to the current Bulldogs here tonight, I want to stress that while the wins and the losses matter, and be suspicious of anybody who says they don't, contributing, leading, and building teams here at St. Albans and in every aspect of your life beyond the sports field is 100 times more important than the stats. Alex loved the wins, like upsetting Landon on the ice his senior year, and he took the losses in stride, like when he hit that pipe with the would-be game-tying goal freshman year against Landon. He had a hugely positive impact on the world, not because of the goals and the awards, but because he was the ultimate teammate and the ultimate friend. So, thank you for letting me brag a little bit about my little brother. And in retrospect, I'm not at all surprised that it took Alex to convince St. Albans to give me a captive audience. So thank you. Now back to the real show. First, I'm going to announce the nominee from each varsity sport. And these are the athletes that most embody hard work, dedication to team and teammates, sportsmanship, and represent the school family with honor and pride whenever they put on the uniform. So when I read your name, please stand up and try to hold your applause to the end. So first, cross country, Thomas Duckenfeld. Football, Mark Osterly. Soccer, Tom Brady. Basketball, Christian Weaver. Climbing, Andres Contreras Villalta. Hockey, Will Martin. Swimming, Teddy Lee. Wrestling, Gabe Donahue. Baseball, Lincoln Iyer. Crew, Anton Butler. Golf, Ollie Berger. Lacrosse, Peter King. Tennis, Ray Hickey. And track and field, Cole Souther. Congratulations, gentlemen. You should all be very proud. Now keep it up. And finally, and thankfully, the last award of the night, the Alex Mapp Best Teammate Award for 2025 goes to hockey player junior Will Martin, who in addition to hockey, also plays football and lacrosse.